The original WarioWare was released on the Game Boy Advance a little under a year ago, and it was a really amazing product. It really kind of just captured just raw insanity. There were over 200 little mini games you'd play for 5 seconds or less, and they were combined together into this mishmash of just complete craziness that you just had to play at faster and faster speeds until you were just playing at a ludicrous speed. The speed and variation between the games really made it unlike anything else on the market, and it was really fantastic. Now Nintendo has released the game in kind of a more multiplayer themed package with WarioWare Inc. Mega Party Games. The same mini-games from the Game Boy Advance version are pretty much intact here. You'll get your series of Nintendo-themed games, like a little Legend of Zelda game where you have to navigate Link and run him into a cave. You have to catch a baseball that's being thrown. These sorts of things are all in there. They're all completely crazy and also very stylish. You can play the game in a single-player mode that's a lot like the Game Boy Advance version, but without some of the frills that came on the GBA, like little cutscenes and different little graphical elements that are missing from the GameCube version. But this version of WarioWare is really multiplayer focused. It's kind of spun as a party game similar to that of like a Mario Party or something like that. And you'll have different games that kind of act as shells that surround these mini games. So one will be survival. It'll split the screen 4 ways. You'll get 4 little characters doing little disco dances, and a spotlight will shine on one, and then that player will have to complete one mini game. Or sometimes all 4 will have to do it. And basically, you lose lives as you fail the mini games, and the last player standing wins the survival mode. So basically these shells are kind of just a means for you to get to the mini games, but the mini games themselves are already so great that it really just kind of gets in the way in a lot of cases. All of the graphics for the mini games themselves have been recycled straight out of the Game Boy Advance version. I mean, it looks like you're playing the game on a Game Boy player instead of putting in a disc to play it. The game's sound is pretty much identical as well, though some of the music has been enhanced a bit. All the things that wrap around the Game Boy Advance graphics have been improved a great deal, which really kind of makes the Game Boy Advance quality graphics stand out in kind of a negative way. Because when the elevator door is shut from the minigame, you're seeing this really crisp picture of Wario. It's a really nice looking elevator, but then you go back into the minigame and it's like, hey, I'm playing a Game Boy Advance game again. It's kind of a really strange contrast that really stands out more than it should. The manual for WarioWare is written a bit like Wario's diary. Basically, you go from page to page and he'll kind of describe his game. And there's a page that you can color in if you want, and there's also a maze page. But I'd like to read a little bit from the first page where he explains that it's a diary. And I quote, "I'm feeling generous, so I'll even let you keep peeking at my super secret journal to get the inside scoop on my latest scam. I mean game." No, Wario, you pretty much mean scam. It's a Game Boy Advance game with a GameCube shell around it. You're better off just getting the Game Boy Advance version of the game if you have the means. Play it on a Game Boy player, play it on a Game Boy. This version just seems kind of stripped down in the wrong ways with a lot of extra filler that really kind of obfuscates the great part of WarioWare, and that's the mini games themselves. So in conclusion, check out the Game Boy Advance version. If you're looking for a party game, stick to the Mario Party series.